Our little baby societies came out. So we have 4 that came out of the nest, and I believe there's still 1, maybe 2 more in the nest. You can see the one's head barely peeking above the nest hole. All right, guys, let's get an update here on the society finches. Look at those freaking adorable babies. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you like society finches or not. Those chicks are adorable. I think seeing society babies come out for the first time is probably like comparable for me to like see a newborn like family member baby come home for the first time. Like, I think they're so cute. I could just sit here and watch them. They're goofy and clumsy. They fall off the perches a bunch. They're always flying and landing on each other. But I can't get enough of them. I think they're probably one of the cutest baby birds to fledge out of all the birds that I have. I love watching society babies. And I love watching them interact with their parents. They're constantly begging for food. They're so loud and noisy. When they're babies and asking for that food, they just wait for me to put that egg food in, and it's like they know as soon as I walk in, even though they're young little babies, as soon as they see me put that egg food dish full of egg food in their cage and I walk away, mom and dad haven't even got there to start eating and they're already chasing parents begging for food. So it's pretty fun. I really enjoy society finches. They are one of the easier birds to breed. I would definitely put them as a beginner bird. So if anyone is interested in getting into birds or finches, I would highly recommend a society finch. They're quiet enough that if you are in an apartment, they do have chirps and noise. The males sing a bit, but it's not loud enough for your neighbors to really hear. I wouldn't even say it's loud enough to get annoying in the cage, or in the home environment. So they're definitely a good bird to have. They don't require a ton of space. You guys have heard me say this before in my videos, give your birds as big of a space as you possibly can, but there are some birds that require larger spaces than others to really thrive and be happy. Society finches can be just as happy in a smaller cage as they are in a bigger cage, so that may make them a better pet for closer confinements or closer living quarters for the people and for the birds. So society finches also get along well with every other bird in the world. They are not aggressive in any bit. Even when they have chicks in the nest, I feel like they're still super friendly and inviting. Half the time, if you have a bunch of society finches, they're all stuffed in the nest together, whether they're adults or babies. Every single one of these babies will be inside that nest with the adults at nighttime. So that's like how many birds we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one on top of the nest, 8. All 8 of those birds will be back in the nest tonight. It's just crazy how they make it work. I don't know how they all fit, but so super excited for the society finches. It's been a while since we've bred societies, so I'm excited to get that going and be able to show you guys these super cool birds. Super exciting. We'll probably not sure what I'll do with most of the babies. I do have that one self society baby in there, so we'll probably hold on to that one and add it to the breeding program. I'm hoping that baby is a male. Is not a male. I'm hoping that it's a female, because I am a little bit heavy on the males. So if that's a female, that will definitely help me out down the road as far as the breeding goes. But just love these guys. Just wanted to show you and give you that super fun update on them. They're just so fun, super goofy. All of these are pied except for that one self society. You can see that he kind of stands out. He's that middle one that's just all dark. He's got dark legs, dark beak, dark feathers. Everything's dark on him. Then you have everyone else that have the light toes and legs, the pied feathers all throughout. But just super cool looking. Just love those guys. The parents did a great job. Like I said in my other videos, they are a trio. So 2 females to a male is what we have here. So some of those chicks could be from either of those 2 females. So hopefully that helped you guys out. And if any of you guys are wanting to breed society finches, they're really simple and easy to breed and maintain. A small cage like this, you can have a wicker basket like what I have, which is right there. I many times do not recommend the wicker basket because birds have tended to get their toenails caught in the entranceway in the bamboo and can't free themselves, and they end up hanging upside down. I've had birds that have lost legs, lost toes, or even lost their life because they can't free themselves, and I don't get back into the bird shed early enough to catch them and help them. So I caution on the recommendation of a wicker nest basket, but sometimes that's the only thing that the birds will breed in, so you have to also cater to the birds and their likes and desires. My society finches definitely choose a wicker basket over a nest box 9 times out of 10, and that's just mine. I'm not saying that's for all society finches. They're really eager to breed. They're just, I compare them to zebra finches. Doesn't matter where you're at. If you have a male and female, they'll breed in your nest cup or in your seed cups. They'll breed on the ground. Like, they will make a nest out of nothing. That's how easy they are to breed. The only hard part with your society finches is you can't visually sex the pairs, so males and females look alike, and don't have any slight differences for you to tell. Like Java finches, many times, like the males will have an enlarged beak, and the nostrils are a little bit more swollen and flared out, things like that. Shaft tails, the males will have a little bit bigger bib and darker beak many times, things like that. But society finches, you just can't tell. There's no saying what's a male and female. So the only way that you can figure that out is you have to watch them, and your males will sing, and males will sing quite frequently. So if you situate the camera a little bit better there. So if you want to find out, what I would recommend is separating your birds if you can, and put them in individual cages, and that'll trigger your male to sing quite a bit. It may take him a couple days because it's a new environment, but that's something that will trigger your males to sing. Or introducing a new bird, and as soon as you introduce them, watch them. Many times the males will go right up and try and sing and court that new bird. So that's a way to see if they're a male or not. And then really your females, they don't sing. They do chirp, but they don't sing, and they will lay eggs. So that's about how you can tell a female society finch is really, she lays eggs. And so that's just something to be aware of. And if you've watched your bird for many days and it's a female and she hasn't sang, odds are it is a female, because if it's a male, they usually will sing quite a bit and quite frequently. So hopefully that'll help you guys out and give you some good tips on your society finches. For nesting material, they will accept anything and everything: hay, cocoa fiber, shredded paper, bare bottom. They'll nest without anything in the nest box. I mean, so they're not picky. They're not very good nest builders, so I usually have to build their nests for them. And then they'll just take over and lay their eggs on top of it. So that's just something to be aware of and kind of keep note of if you are going to try and breed these guys. Hopefully that'll help you out, give you a few tips there, and give you some successful breeding years or seasons with your society finches. So hopefully you guys will, that'll help you out a little bit there. So appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, share the video, reach out to all your friends that have birds. Show them the videos, help them to subscribe as well, so we can grow this channel together as a bird family. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.